Hello, everybody. This is Cooking with the Munoz family, and today we're doing the kind of like a doggy stir fry dish. Um, there's only a couple of ingredients. Yesterday I cooked some rice, and I had it cooked with broth. So, because of the fact that soy sauce, knowing it has sodium or even low sodium, is not good for them. So, as a substitute, as to get kind of like that soy sauce flavor a little bit with them, I did the broth in with the rice, so that way it's all cooked. And because for fried rice, you want to use already a 1 day cool cooked rice. So that's what we have here. Completely cooked yesterday. We are also using chicken gizzards as their meat. And you can use just chicken or any other meat that your doggy likes. These guys do like their gizzards, especially in their fried rice. We are also going to put in some pineapple. Pineapple is really good for the dogs. This is unsweetened. So we're going to, because we had fried rice ourselves and had some pineapple in it, we're going to use what's left in this can for the two girls. So if you got a lot of big dogs or whatever, you can use a lot more. Or if you have little dogs, you can use a little can. So it's on your preference. Pineapple is good for them, especially if you have doggies that like to eat poop. It actually prevents them from eating poop. Just a little tidbit on that if you did not know. But it's good the first time around. They do not. So if you have a problem with puppies and stuff like that, and they have that kind of issue, pineapple is a good way to deter them from doing that. But it's very healthy on their system. Okay, and and also we're gonna do a kind of like an orange chicken type deal for them. But we're not going to use the orange sauce because that's not good for them. So as a replacement, we're doing a no sugar added applesauce. So there's already enough sugar in the apples, and so they don't need that extra additive. So unsweetened pineapple, unsweetened apple juice, broth cooked with your rice, and chicken gizzards. So things that they'll completely love like crazy. Huh, Athena? Huh, Sydney? Both of them are staring at me because they know I'm about to make them this delicious dish. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is turn on our oven to at least medium high to medium heat. This will at least warm up the pan a little. Oil is not exactly good for them. Oh, Athena. But we do want to put a little something. So we're going to add a little. I prefer unsalted butter, but we don't have any available in the kitchen right now. So I'm just going to do a little bit of salted butter. This is a nonstick pan, so I won't need to use a lot, especially for these guys. And the pan is just heated up enough. So we're just going to put enough around. Just like that, just a little bit. And there we go. Okay, if you have unsalted butter, go ahead and use that. So, all right. So, first thing we're going to do is going to cook our chicken gizzards. There we go. And this will add extra liquids in here and stuff, so we'll be able to use the extra liquids as well into their food. So give it that little extra flavor. Usually with these packages, they do add some hearts to it. So if your dogs are not a fan of chicken liver, you can use the gizzards. Otherwise, I enjoy making this dish with liver. So, but one of our dogs is not a fan of the liver, so that's where we're making this with gizzards. Okay, after you get everything in here, and wash your hands, of course, and we'll just let it cook and simmer for a bit. Okay, so we've been cooking this dish for about 6 minutes now. So it's getting fully cooked. You do not want to give them this to them raw. So it's giving them a nice, yummy season. Well, it's nice cooking colors and everything. So you want to make sure that they're fully cooked all the way. The gizzards do not break very easily with the spatula. So can't very well test it that way, but that's because of the part of the chicken they're from. So there's a couple of pieces that may be hearts that are in here. And so yeah, once you get all the nice coloring, and you can see there's no more red on the cut pieces of the gizzards or any folded and stuff. So like this one's like almost done, but just can't seem to reach that small little bit on this one here. So that one's like almost done, but it has to be kept down, so that way that section can be fully cooked and everything. So it takes about 8 to 12 minutes on the cooking time, depending if you've been cooking them from, if you're starting them from being at like they've only just recently been thawed from the freezer, they'll take a little longer. If you've had them out at room temperature, they will cook a little faster. So it really depends on where the chicken gizzards were. These were from the fridge straight to the pan almost. So they didn't have time to have that warmed up or anything like you can with a steak, or you should do with a steak. But at least you know that this is all fully cooked. And it does not take that long to cook these. So just mixing them around now and then and stuff, and so they get fully cooked. So I'm going to add this fried rice I did, this rice I did right here was done with vegetable broth. You can cook it with beef broth, chicken broth, whichever kind you like. I just happen to have vegetable broth on hand. So we're just going to put it in here. Going to warm up the rice. And this is 2 cups of rice here. Of fully cooked rice. So this is just the basic white rice. You can use brown rice or anything that you know is good for your pet. So usually if they have an upset tummy, it's always chicken and white rice. So we're going to let that cook for a little bit. You can add some simple vegetables in here if you wish, such as some peas and carrots. If you have some pre-cooked mashed yams, if you wanted to put in here, you can. Granted, this dish is not going to be as dark as what I showed earlier. One part of it is the lighting. So, and two is how much I have available as well. So now it's getting cooked very well. Rice is getting warmed up and everything. We're going to go ahead and add our applesauce to it. And because it's a lot of food, and I know the dogs, I'm going to add 2. Because we're putting a little less pineapple in here. We're going to add the rest of our pineapple, what's left of our pineapple.